Two pronouns are enough to create we. Those are you and I. Hello, my learners. Today we are going to do the exercise and the explanation part of pronouns. So are you ready to be a part of this amazing academic series by CRPF Public School, Rohini? Pronouns. Here we begin. Let's read this paragraph and state why it sounds funny. What Katie Did is an enchanting book written by Susan Coolidge. What Katie Did follows the adventures of Katie Carr. Katie Carr is the eldest sister in a large family of 6 children. Katie Carr is forever getting into trouble, no matter how much Katie Carr wishes to be beautiful and beloved. A terrible accident makes Katie Carr an invalid, and over the long period that it takes for Katie Carr to recover, Katie Carr gradually learns to be as good and kind as Katie Carr had always wanted. Children, do you know why this paragraph sounds strange? Simple, because the noun has been repeated so often. And to avoid such repetition in sentences, we use pronouns. So, pronouns are words that take place of nouns. You can say they are the subcategory of nouns. Nouns can be substituted by pronouns. For example, Mary is my friend. She studies regularly. She is for Mary. She is the pronoun. Let's have a few more examples. Ananya is my sister. Ananya is a good girl. Ananya studies in class 6. I'm repeating. Ananya is my sister. Ananya is a good girl. Ananya studies in class 6. Let's replace nouns with pronouns. So what do I say? Ananya is his sister. She is a good girl. She studies in class 6. So this is how we replace the proper noun with pronouns, which makes the sentences interesting. So, after we have understood what pronouns are and why do we need them, let's understand the types of pronouns. Personal pronouns, demonstrative pronouns, reflexive pronouns, indefinite pronouns, possessive pronouns, interrogative pronouns, emphasizing pronouns, distributive pronouns, and relative pronouns. One by one, we are going to understand these pronouns and do a few examples of the types too. And mind it, you'll have exercises too to scratch your brain. So be ready. Let's read these sentences. She has invited them for dinner. You can meet me tomorrow. They are buying it from him. Now, can you see highlighted pronouns in these sentences? They stand in place of people or things. So remember, pronouns that stand in place of people or things are called personal pronouns. Personal pronouns that come in place of the subject in a sentence are called subject pronouns. Personal pronouns that come in the place of object in a sentence are called object pronouns. Remember, children, Personal pronouns are called so because they refer to the first, second, and third persons in sentences. Here the word persons does not always mean people. They may also refer to animals and objects. First person, like the person speaking, is referred to as first person. I, we, me, mine, us, ours. And second person, the person to whom the first person is talking, is referred to as the second person. Example, you, yours. Third person, the person about whom the first person is talking, is referred to as the third person. Example, he, she, it, they, his, her, it, theirs. After understanding subject pronouns, object pronouns, let's come to possessive pronouns. Pronouns used to show possession or ownership are called possessive pronouns. Your picture is more beautiful than mine. This book is yours. The highlighted pronouns show possession or ownership. These are called possessive pronouns. For example, this book is mine and that one is yours. This book is mine and that one is yours. This shows possessive pronouns. Now let's study this table. This table shows first person in singular form, second person in singular form, and third person in singular form. And to replace them, respectively, this table shows subject pronouns, object pronouns, and possessive pronouns. For example, first person singular is I. Object pronoun is me. And the possessive pronoun goes for them is mine. Similarly, second person singular, subject pronoun becomes you. Object pronoun becomes you. And the possessive pronoun is yours. Third person singular, when we talk of subject pronouns, are he, she, it. Object pronouns are him, her, it. Possessive pronouns are his, hers, its. Remember children, the pronoun it is used primarily for referring non-living things, animals, or a small child, and especially when the gender is neuter or common. Is it for me? It is really a beautiful painting. It also refers to a group of words when the group forms the subject of the sentence. It is beneficial to walk in the morning. Sometimes it is also used to refer to someone or something so that it can be identified. What is that? It is a plastic lizard. Oh, it looks so real. Now let's look at this table. This table speaks about first person in plural form, second person in plural form, third person in plural form. First person plural is we. Second person plural is you. And third person plural is they. So we, you, they are subject pronouns. And what about object pronouns? For first person, object pronoun is us. Second person plural, object pronoun is you. Third person plural, object pronoun is them. Now for possessive pronouns, first person plural is ours. Second person plural, yours. Third person plural, theirs. So, time to test whatever we have read, and whatever you have understood till now. For this, we have tense and tenses right in front of you. So choose the correct pronoun from the brackets and try to answer. You and dash must return on time. Me or I. Trisha can lend her car. Dash is in good condition. Their or hers. My aunt invited my sister and dash to dinner. I or me. This watch is dash. Her or hers. Nobody but dash can help us in this matter. She or her. You, he, and dash are friends. Me or I. This book is dash. I or mine. Do dash need a table for 3. You or he. Our garden is much bigger than dash. Their or theirs. This house is dash. My or mine. Try and do your best. Let's check our answers. You can give your score and give a pat on your back too. You and I must return on time. Trisha can lend her car. Hers is in good condition. My aunt invited my sister and me to dinner. This watch is hers. Nobody but she can help us in this matter. You, he, and I are friends. This book is mine. Do you need a table for 3? Our garden is much bigger than theirs. This house is mine. Now children, here you can recollect your knowledge about subject pronoun, object pronoun, and then decide why and which answer is the correct one. Read these sentences. This is a nice surprise. That will run for an hour. Those belong to Richa. Pronouns that are used to point to nouns are called demonstrative pronouns. This, that, these, and those are demonstrative pronouns. So remember, pronouns which are used to indicate nouns, these are demonstrative pronouns. This and that are used with singular number, while these and those are used with plural number. For example, this is a dog, that is a camel. These are hens, those are ducks. Do you remember when you were a kid, you did these and those? Let me remind you, this and these indicate nearby things. That and those indicate things which are far away from the speaker. Here comes another brainstorming exercise for you. Try and applaud your efforts. Fill in the blanks with suitable demonstrative pronouns. Both the toys are nice, but this one is better than dash. The streets in Old Delhi are narrower than dash of New Delhi. My views are similar to dash of the members of the committee. The climate of Mumbai is as temperate as dash of Goa. Dash is a gift from a friend. Dash is my bag and dash is a suitcase. Our soldiers are better trained than dash of our enemies. You take dash and I'll take those. Try. Check the answers and give yourself marks. Fill in the blanks with suitable demonstrative pronouns was the exercise. Now we have the answers for you. Both the toys are nice, but this one is better than that. The streets in Old Delhi are narrower than those of New Delhi. My views are similar to those of the members of the committee. The climate of Mumbai is as temperate as that of Goa. This is a gift from a friend. This is my bag, and that is her suitcase. Our soldiers are better trained than that of our enemies. You take these and I'll take those. How much did you score? It was fun, I'm sure. Let's continue. Now, look at these sentences. Read them carefully. Who wants a chocolate? Which of the two girls came first? Pronouns that are used to ask questions are called interrogative pronouns. What is used for asking questions about things? For example, what is your name? Which is used to ask about particular things or people. For example, which is your camera? Who, whom, and whose are used to ask about people. For example, who are you? For whom will you vote? Whose is this book? Now children, I know a lot of confusion occurs between who and whom. Let me help you with that. Who is a subject pronoun like I, he, she, we, and they. Whom is an object pronoun like me, him, her, us, and them. For example, if I ask, whom did you speak to earlier? This is the correct sentence. But if I say, whom should I say is calling? Oh no, that's wrong. That's incorrect. Instead of whom, I should use who. A man whom I never met before was asking about you is a perfectly correct sentence. So remember, wherever we have to use subject pronoun, we'll use who. And wherever we have to use object pronoun, we'll use whom. How can we move ahead without testing whatever we are learning? So here is another exercise for you based on interrogative pronouns. You have to fill in the blanks with the correct interrogative pronouns from the brackets. Let me read these sentences for you. Dash of these pens is yours. Which, what, whose? Dash is your plan for the day. When, which, what? Dash is this bag. What, whose, which? Dash of your friends are invited. Which, who, what? Dash has written this article. Whom, whose, who? Dash of these essays is the best. Whose, what, which? Dash, do you know to buy? Which, who, what? Dash, did you meet at the fair? Whom, who, what? Dash has drawn this. Who, what, which? Dash do you want to speak to? What, whom, who? Take your time and please fill the answers. Try to recollect whatever we have done and we'll continue in the next slide with the answers. Let's find out the correct answers. Which of these pens is yours? What is your plan for the day? Whose is this bag? Which of your friends are invited? Who has written this article? Which of these essays is the best? What do you want to buy? Whom did you meet at the fair? Who has drawn this? Whom do you want to speak to? I know you must all have done very well, so let's proceed. Look at this. The highlighted words are used when the subject and the object of a sentence refer to the same person or thing. They are called reflexive pronouns. Notice that these pronouns are formed by the addition of the suffix self, which is the singular form, or selves, which is the plural form, to simple pronouns such as my, your, her, him, it, them, and our. Let's join these suffixes and form the sentences. Look at these sentences. I myself should do this. My father himself made this toolbox. The highlighted pronouns are used to convey emphasis. Now, to explain, let me add on some more examples. He blamed himself for the accident. She herself washed the clothes. I myself hired the taxi. The dog hurt itself. Now children, pronouns that are used for emphasis are called emphasizing pronouns. Reflexive and emphasizing pronouns may be identical in form, but their functions are very different. A pronoun is reflexive if the action of the subject reflects upon the doer, that's the subject. Emphatic pronouns, on the other hand, are used to emphasize the action of the subject. Look at the example and you will have a clear picture of it. He cut himself. That's the reflexive pronoun. Here the subject and the object refer to the same person. He himself cut the cake. That's emphasizing pronoun. Here the emphasizing pronoun himself merely puts emphasis on the pronoun he. Children, let's move to indefinite pronouns. Somebody has taken the key. One hardly knows what is right. Nobody was around at that time. Few escaped the wrath of the flood. None of his novels earned him money. Can you see few highlighted words? Yes, the highlighted words are all pronouns that refer to people or things in a general way, but do not refer to anything in particular. So here we go. When pronouns are used to refer to some person or thing that is not definite or specific, they are called indefinite pronouns. Other words like all, another, any, anybody, anyone, anything, each, everybody, everyone, everything, many, one, several, some, somebody, someone. These all are the examples of indefinite pronouns. Look at these sentences. Let's read together. Each of us was given a present. Either of you is right. Neither of the mangoes is right. The words each, either, and neither refer to people or things taken one at a time. When a pronoun refers to people or things one at a time, they are called distributive pronouns. Words such as each, every, either, neither, they are distributive pronouns. Let me add on some more examples. Either of the two boys is responsible for this. Each of us should follow the rule of the land. Every child got a piece of cake. Neither of you can do this. Children, before we end this lesson, let us have some more fun. I have a game for my learners. You can divide your friends in two groups. If there is one person left over, the person is the scorekeeper. If you have an even number of students, there can be two judges, scorekeepers. So now, pick a book, poem, or any work of literature. As you read to the class or your friends slowly, have one person from each team respond with the word pronoun when they hear a pronoun. For example, here is a sample for you. What if by Shel Silverstein. Last night while I lay thinking here, some what if crawled inside my ear. And Cranston partied all night long and sang their same old what if song. What if I am dumb in school? What if they have closed the swimming pool? What if I get beat up? What if there's poison in my cup? What if I start to cry? What if I get sick and die? What if I flunk that test? What if green hair grows on my chest? So that was fun, wasn't it? This time we had pronouns, and next time we'll come up with a new topic for you. Have fun, stay safe, God bless you. Bye-bye.